Warning. This video is not for minors. The characters used in this e-federation have all given their consent. This material is make-believe and has been rated M for mature. If video game violence offends you, please click out of this video now. 18 and older only. Proceed with caution. Thank you.
Well, High Risk was a great show and arguably our greatest to date, Jake. And it started off with this incredible ladder match with the defending champion Mike Minor versus your favourite, the instant classic, David Rivera.
Oh yeah, mate, David. He took it to Minor, the unworthy one, right here in this ladder match, opening match of High Risk. And I've got to say, you didn't need any other matches after this, to be honest. This should have done a whole show just on this one match.
Yeah, well, I think people would have expected a bit more from us. You know, we set a pretty high standard for ourselves here in the YTWE, Jake. As you know, you've been here long enough to know that. So one match would have been great. You know, if this was just a one-off, you know, one-off special, would have been great. But obviously we had more matches, and but this was a great way to start the show.
And here you see Mike Minor. He kicked me, punched me, threw me on the fucking floor, mate. Right, I'm not having it. I've got words for Mike Minor, and I will be having him very fucking soon. Like in the next fucking 5 or 10 minutes, mate. But this guy here, the Shield of Ballycastle, what a fucking debut that was, mate.
Yeah, I mean, totally unexpected. I don't think anyone could have called that, watching however they watch us. You know, I don't think anyone could have predicted that debut, but incredible stuff.
YTWE 18 plus, yours truly, David the Instant Classic Rivera, and the new two-time Intercontinental Champion is here, and I do have a lot to say about what happened at High Risk. And at High Risk, it was definitely risky. Not only I was able to kick things off for High Risk with Michael Minor, and he tried to get this YTWE 18 plus Intercontinental Championship, but that was not the case. Mr. Uncle Jake was able to help things out, but I didn't really need his help. Now I know, Michael Minor, you think that was a fluke win, which it really wasn't, and I was able to still get the IC title. So you want to have another match, that's fine by all means. If you want to face me again, hey Joe, if you want to book the match, then go ahead, because it doesn't matter if it is Michael Minor. And I know we got Jason the Situation making his debut, the Shield of Ballycastle. Well, if you want a shot at my Intercontinental Championship too, we can have it in a three-way and a triple threat match. It doesn't matter. Whoever wants to face me for this title, I'm ready, and I'm more than excited and more than happy to be Intercontinental Champion. So Jake, buddy, thank you very much. I know I don't always need your help, and I know you can't contain yourself, but you did what you did, and you helped out the NC Connection of being champion, for me anyway, from the Instant Classic. David Rivera, I do thank you, Mr. Uncle Jake. But now, getting into serious business, into the tag team title match. It was the tag team title finals, and it was myself, Mr. Carolina Crash, Mr. Bostonfan. Now, Mr. Bostonfan, I know you're changing your name to Carolina Crash, but I will say this, Brother Bostonfan, you will always be Brother Bostonfan. Just remember that, man. But with that being said, my brother from another mother and I had a hell of a fight between Bringer of Rain and Hexen and the Armageddon Claw, because this war between the NC Connection and the Armageddon of Hexen and Bringer of Rain, it ain't over, because we are coming back for your sorry asses, and we will become tag team champions. So I got a lot going for me. I'll be dealing with my IC title for the time being, whether it be Michael Minor or the Shield of Ballycastle.
YTWE 18 plus. I am the debuting the Antichrist of the professional wrestling, the Shield of Ballycastle. Now, YTWE 18 plus. I am here for myself, and I'm here to win gold. So listen up, David, Rivera, and everyone else. Let me introduce myself. I am the AWA World Heavyweight Champion, the Antichrist, the Shield of Antichrist. And David, I conquered you at high risk at Michael Minor. Now you decide to give me an Intercontinental Championship match. Fine by me. I will take your challenge and I will take your title. Because every single championship is coming to me, motherfucker, and my face is going to be on it. My face is going to be on this Intercontinental Championship by the end of it. And the world. And the tag team championships. I'll go for every single championship here in AWA. And there is one guy, before I finish this promo, that I want to challenge in the future. And that's you, Roburtrage. I see your promos. You're excellent promos. You're an excellent wrestler. But you can't beat the Antichrist of the professional wrestling. The Shield of Ballycastle. Now, I'm going to head seas down the road by W18 plus. The Antichrist is out!
High Risk was a mixed bag of emotions for the NC Connection. In the main event, we were supposed to bring home the tag team titles and become the Grand Slam champions right here in the YTWE, but it didn't happen. Death Clock Armageddon, there will be another day, trust me fellas. But the one good thing that did happen, Rivera won the IC title back, and he won it all on his own. You people are... You're not bloody worthy, Mike. You never was, and you never will be. Alright? You were given that shot by that Drongo Joe, and you should never have got it in the first place. So you're lucky you can call yourself the IC champion. You should never have been in the ring with David Rivera. You are not fit to breathe the same air that he is. Do you understand me, Michael?
Oh, I understand you, Jake. I understand you. You see, Jake, you're nothing but a piece of garbage. You had to help him win.
I don't give a damn what you say. Nothing you say to me means a fucking thing. I'll tell you why, because you're just like that Gavin Fletcher. You're a useless jobber, and I want nothing to do with you, and I want you in my ring with David Rivera, alright? Now, if you want a shot for the title, I suggest you go elsewhere, fella.
Go elsewhere? Go elsewhere? Jake, you see, I'm here in YTW to do one thing, is to become a champion of champions. But Jake, you know what? Why don't you leave? Why don't you go in the back, go take your pills, go take your pills for your boyfriend Joe, and you know what? Why don't you go get that spanking from him? I bet you love to get your ass spanking, don't ya?
Well, seeing as Jake's been such a prick, As he always is, I have booked this match for tonight to give Mike Minor another opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship against David Rivera in the main event.
This was a bloody great Hell in a Cell, mate. This was a triple threat #1 contender match for that Women's Championship. 3 absolutely amazing female competitors in that ring. Cameo, 3-time Women's Champion. Lily Blessed, super aggressive in this one.
Yeah, another great match. You know, I don't think there was a bad match at High Risk, and that's why people and us obviously have said that it's probably our greatest show to date. And this was another great match. As you said, Lily Blessed was aggressive. Cameo hit a few high risk moves in this match and they paid off. We see the cell door going through, the cell wall going through there. People on top of the cell. It's fucking mental match.
This was bloody brutal, mate. And I've got to say, one of the most brutal moments for me in this, I know Cameo right there went through the lid. But this right here, bam. Lily
Absolutely.
Blessed. I don't know how she even managed to get up and get back in the ring for the end of this. That shows you what kind of fighting spirit she has. But seriously, after a landing like that, there weren't much chance of her kicking out. And Tinkerbell is our new #1 contender for the Women's Championship.
Then it was the handicap 3-on-1 match with Pimp Daddy versus RantWithJeff and the Gimps.
And Pimp Daddy, he had it all going for him. I mean, he done well against the 3 guys, but you know, the numbers game caught up with him in the end. RantWithJeff, obviously one of the very best, you know, a top guy, and it was too much for Pimp Daddy at the end of the day. You know, as good as he is, he just couldn't handle it.
Yeah, exactly right. You know, like I said on the night, RantWithJeff on his own is an incredibly tough match. So the fact that there was 2 other guys there would have basically, you know, as I said on the night, I'm repeating myself, I know, but fuck it, it would have been a tall order for Pimp Daddy to win this match. But as you said, Jake, he did do well. He held his own in this match. But, you know, after 3 rant bombs, that's what it took to put Pimp Daddy down.
3 men and 3 rant bombs. It did, it put him away. But Pimp Daddy, respect to you, man. It ain't over. I know whatever's going on between him and Moomay for the Pickle Park, he's not over. And RantWithJeff, you want to watch your back, fella, because Pimp Daddy is not done with you yet.
Well, let's see what happens. But I mean, yeah, I mean, we'll have to wait and see what the guys say about the match.
And man, what a bloody fight this was. Mate, these guys had a right blue, took it all over the building, battered the fuck out of each other. This was a proper little ripper.
Yes, it was, Jake. And again, a potential match of the night. You know, it was such a great fight, such a great brawl. Went all over the building, as you just said. And both men beat the absolute fuck out of each other in this King of the Monsters match.
Oh yeah, 2 monsters going at it, and man, are they fucking monsters. These guys, so much muscle, so much mass. These guys are fucking beasts, and I'm sure everything they've done in that match would probably kill me.
Yeah, you and me both, Jake. Fucking hell. I mean, yeah. I mean, just getting slammed, DDT'd, yeah. A fucking steel chair shot from Nragedxx, seriously. And that's when Psycho Rick came out. He said it.
In the promo there, mate, yeah, the R5 through the table, and that's what got him out. He's got that crucifix bomb on Nragedxx, and it's taken him all fucking months to get it, but he got it in the end. It's one of the world is ours down, and I'm sure Pat is not finished with those guys yet.
Not by a long shot.
At High Risk, a lot of things went good for your boy Pat and Babbling Brooke. First of all, first things first, I want to say congratulations to the new YTWE 18 plus women's champion, as she took down NANNA D. And NANNA, you probably wonder, why did Cat Riley sit there and let you take that ass whooping and that loss? It's simple. After Brooke made her tap out, I don't think she wanted to go to that 3 times in a row. So you were all on your own. And no matter what you took, what you brought, Brooke took. And she is the new champion. And all I can say is, Brooke, you may be the champion now, but you got to be careful, because Cajun Tinkerbell is right around the corner. And after that Hell in a Cell match between her, Cameo, and Little Bless, you got your work cut out for you, because those women took it to an extreme. I thought me and Nragedxx took it to an extreme. Those women took it to a major extreme. Me and Nragedxx, we whooped each other all over this arena. And yeah, during that time, when I took that F5 to the announcer table, I'm going to tell you right now, your boy Pat ceased to exist. I was out. I was in limbo. It's like I could hear the crowd. I could hear people talking, but I was gone. That's when I knew, right then and there, Psycho Rick took over. And Enraged, you got to ask yourself, did you not feel every punch, every kick being a little more powerful? Did you not feel every chair shot, every weapon shot with a bit more force? Did you not realize the change that happened? That's when you should have known you were dealing with a whole new entire person. A person that I have been holding back, locking away for so long, because I already know when he's unleashed, when he's set free, whoever I'm against is in some serious trouble. And you found out, in Rage, the hard way. And now you are looking at the new monster of the YTWE 18 plus. But I do have to say one thing. After that matchup right there, it got me to thinking. If I'm going to be taken seriously, I'm not going to have to hold back. So whether you're facing your boy Pat or Psycho Rick, the YTWE 18 plus is being put on notice. I'm coming to be the top guy. Whether it's the Intercontinental or whether it's the World Heavyweight Championship, I'm gunning for those titles. And I know in order to do that, I gotta take out these guys. I gotta beat these greats who have came before me. Yes, I have to beat the Hexens. I have to beat the Bringer of Reigns. I have to beat the Roburtrages. I have to beat the Travis Sparks. I have to beat the RantWithJeff, the Pimp Daddies. I have to beat these people. I have to beat them in the ring. 1, 2, 3. In order to prove myself. And yes, I have to beat the David Riveras and the Chris Michaels. I told you, yeah, we're cool. But when we take out the world as ours, it's back to business as always. And whether you, David, have the Intercontinental Champion, or whether you, Chris, have the YTWE 18 plus World Heavyweight title, when I'm coming for it, all the differences are going to be put aside. We're going to be standing in that ring, and one-on-one, we are going to go. You're going to give me your all, because I'm going to give you all and then some. Because you are looking at the future champion of YTWE. So consider yourself warned. Because I'm coming.
Then it was the women's title match with Babbling Brooke versus the defending champion NANNA DeVito, and this was a great, I mean, this and Rage and Travis, we'll get to that obviously after this, but I mean, these were the two best wrestling matches on the card.
Oh yeah, Babbling Brooke, plenty of arm work as always, you know, wearing down that arm on Nana D, and she went at it from right at the beginning of the match. She was relentless and just carried on going after that arm. You know, you see right there with a Kimura. Nana D, no stranger to a submission move though, knew all the escapes, done fucking well. There was a couple of rope breaks in there that got Nana D out of it. But you know, great match, and Babbling Brooke put on a great fucking showing to become the new women's champion.
Absolutely, you know, it was maybe an upset in some people's opinions, you know. I mean, Nana D has done extremely well with that championship, defended it against pretty much everyone here in the YTWE. So some people may, but I mean, Babbling Brooke did, you know, focus on that arm, didn't stop going to work on that arm, and that's eventually what done it. You know, that's what eventually made Nana D tap out.
Well, you know, that's right, and Kat Riley was at ringside. She didn't get involved in this one, left it for a clean win there for Babbling Brooke. But there you go, that is our new women's champion. And you know, she's got to be proud of herself, and a lot of people have got to be proud of Babbling Brooke. So let's see how she goes as our new women's champion.
My mom is Babbling Brooke, and she's gonna take you down to BROOKEAMANIA! Aw, thanks, kiddo. Anyways, don't mess with the champ, 'cause he ain't gonna win. You can't beat me. You can't mess with me. I'm the champ. I'm the champion. Don't mess with me. Don't go all crazy on you. Don't mess with me. I'll go all crazy on you.
Well, tag team action time, and it's Kamakazoo and RealmanPWNS taking on the team of Roburtrage and Gavin Fletcher.
Yeah, you know, Gavin Fletcher, stinking pom, out there with another stinking pom. Well, I wouldn't say that too much about Roburtrage, I don't want to get my head kicked in. But he's out there, and you know, he's got Gavin with him. I don't like Gavin. I never have liked Gavin, and fuck, Realman just got the shit kicked out of him. Knocked out the ring there. But Gavin is definitely doing well since he's been with Roburtrage. I mean, it's improved his wrestling style, and it's improved what he can actually do in the ring. So, you know, like, as much as I don't like him, I've got to give him a bit of credit for how he stepped up in these tag team matches.
Yeah, can't deny it, Jake. I've noticed that change in Gavin myself. He's become, you know, Roburtrage has helped him, but regardless of what Roburtrage said in his promos, he has helped Gavin, and it shows in these tag team matches. I mean, what is this, like their third tag team match?
Yeah, I think so, mate.
So they haven't been.
I think so, and
you know, they haven't been doing it like that long.
But they seem to be functioning quite well as a team.
Yeah.
There.
Gavin going for the cover one. Yeah, it does seem. I mean, obviously it takes time for certain people. I mean, obviously these guys came in as singles wrestlers and haven't been in many tag team matches. I mean, this is the most I've ever seen Roburtrage like as a tag team. I mean, he's never been in a tag team, so it's quite surprising to see him in an actual tag team here in the YTWE.
Well, you know, that tag team tournament for a lot of guys together. A lot of guys picked a partner, and it's done well. You know, we've got some great teams out of it.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see how far these guys can actually go. You know, RealmanPWNS and Kamakazoo.
We've got some great teams out of it,
mate?
Jake. Namely, Death Clock Armageddon.
Oh, they're a good team, mate, but you know, they're not. They got lucky on the night. That's all I'm going to say about that. They got lucky on the night, and I'll talk more about that a bit later. But right now, double team from Kamakazoo and RealmanPWNS. An unusual pairing, but you know, they both
Oh
hold
shit
score.
on me! Fucking hell!
Fucking great
That
move.
suplex just threw him up and then dropped down onto his knees. What a fucking dirty, powerful move from Kamakazoo.
Fucking great move right there, showing his skills. And you know, Kamakazoo is a former Intercontinental Champion. He's actually the first ever Intercontinental Champion. So you know, he is a tough competitor.
Yes, he is. Double throat thrust there from Gavin. Now got Kamakazoo by the neck and just drives it down into that neck breaker.
Irish whip into the corner there, making a tag to Roburtrage. Here we go, some great tag team work
and
there.
Roburtrage wasting no time,
Gavin.
straight in with that gore, if you like, in the corner.
Well, you know, he hits it, he works down those ribs, he works down that midsection, hits that gore, and it normally puts people away. You know, he had a great fight with Travis Sparks. At high risk, had to be a great wrestling match. But he went for that gore and he got rolled up, you know.
Yeah.
So it can get him in trouble there.
I mean, like he said in his promo, he did make a mistake. So there you go.
He did. He says that in his promo right after this match, mate.
Yeah.
But obviously we've seen it already. So there you go. We've got Gavin just hit Realman right in the back of the head, stunned him, but Kamakazoo, bam on Realman punching Gavin off the apron.
This could be their chance to take a bit of control in this match, but and Realman got Robert. Ah, nice suplex. Sorry, I kind of lost myself after the promo bit. I fucked it up. Sorry, but fuck it, we're still going. Obviously,
he's got him up. He got him up and over, and Realman, I don't know what Realman can do to a guy like Roburtrage, you know. Realman, holy crap, there they are, the tag team champions. Death Block Armageddon, they're out here. So take a look at the competition chart.
yeah, it does seem that way, and Roburtrage is punching the absolute fuck out of RealmanPWNS, and then just hits that cannonball in the corner. I don't think Roburtrage has actually clocked that they're at the aisle-way there, entrance-way.
Probably too focused on the match, paying attention to what Gavin's doing, you know, offering him some advice. And look at that right there, great tag team work.
Yeah.
Tags in and out, you know, keeping Gavin fresh there.
Absolutely.
Roburtrage doing all the heavy lifting.
I don't even know what to call that move, but it's a belly to belly, reverse belly to belly style move.
Mate, fucking Realman managed to Irish with Gavin, but I don't know how much Realman got in him. To be honest, he's doing alright. I thought it'd be over by now, to be honest. The Realman in there, Kamakazoo, a little bit tougher than Realman, but Realman doesn't normally last that long.
Gavin taking his time, not rushing back into the ring.
Couple of missed shoulder blocks there.
Hello
kick right there. Kamakazoo's got him down, but no, rope break. And boot to head. Smash. So yeah, Death Block Armageddon, we're up there checking these guys out. Bam, and they've got to check out moves like that. Big DDT. Kamakazoo. Could be putting Gavin away. No, not enough.
I mean, this would be a fucking impressive win if Kamakazoo and RealmanPWNS managed to beat Gavin Fletcher and Roburtrage.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Right now we've got two former Intercontinental Champions going at it right there, and to say who was the better IC champion out of two, I couldn't really tell ya. You know, I'd probably say Kamakazoo myself, but you know, that's just my opinion, mate.
You don't like Gavin Fletcher, do you, Jake? So you probably would say Kamakazoo.
Yeah, there you go, mate. Sussed it.
Big European uppercut there from Gavin. Irish whipping him into that bottom left-hand corner, looking to set Kamakazoo up, and he has got him by that head and by the neck, and just drives him down with that neck breaker.
Down.
That seems to be. It seems to be. Gavin goes after the head and neck, and Roburtrage goes after the body. That's quite a good mix there, Jake.
And there they are, DCA looking on, very interested in this one. They must assume that these two guys are probably most likely to be the #1 contenders.
Well, only time will tell. Big double team clothesline there. Roburtrage throwing Kamakazoo into Gavin Fletcher's arm and knocking the man down.
And get him in there with that Death Valley driver.
And he hits
Bang.
it, absolutely.
And how much can Kamakazoo take on the back of that head?
Again, smart wrestling, Jake.
You know,
taking Gavin back in.
Yep, definitely smart. These guys got it on as a team. Kamakazoo, though, look how tough the guy is. Taking and pounding, but he keeps fighting back. And you know, I've got to say, he is the strong link
Big
in
belly
the
to
Real
belly
Man Kamakazoo
suplex.
team.
That's one of Kamakazoo's signatures, going for the cover. 1, 2. Roburtrage didn't even attempt to stop that. Maybe he thought if Gavin didn't kick out of that, he's not good enough to be his tag team partner. Maybe that was what was running through his head. I don't know.
Quite possibly, mate. Maybe he believed Gavin was...
Gavin with that brainbuster into the dropping knee.
And he's throwing Kamakazoo into the corner, looking for a double team move here.
Off the ropes.
Taking him off the ropes.
Clothesline combination.
Clothesline. And Real Man's on the apron. Real Man's fucked.
1, 2, 3. And there you go.
And another win for Gavin Fletcher and Roburtrage. Great tag team action, great tag team work. And you know, the Death Block Armageddon, they've got to have a close eye on these guys now. Because to me, Joe, it would seem that Gavin and Rage are definitely up there for a shot at those tag team titles.
Well, you know, I think they would have to maybe wrestle the NC Connection first and get past them. Maybe if that happens, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I mean, if they keep winning matches, then obviously they're going to get a title shot. I mean, that's just the way it works here.
Well, that was a pretty good fucking match, mate. You know, good luck to him. Great finish there. I don't like Gavin, you know, I don't, but I can respect what he's doing with his tag team. I can.
Well, he's teamed himself with, you know, one of the best in the YTWE. That's a smart move in anyone's book, you know. So you can't really blame Gavin for wanting to be in a tag team with Roburtrage, because, you know, fuck it.
Yeah, well, how about we go and check out that promo from Roburtrage that no one's seen yet, mate.
Are we having fun yet? Yeah. Well, I am having fun, and I haven't stopped having fun since I joined the YTWE 18+. And at high risk, there was a lot of gimmick matches. Ladder match, Hell in a Cell, King of the Monsters, and of course the Extreme Rules Tag Team match to determine the new Tag Team Champions. And High Risk was arguably our greatest show to date. And also, at High Risk, I once again proved why I am the absolute best in the YTWE. Myself and Travis Sparks went out there and had the best wrestling match on that card, and what a contrast that was from the rest of the show. Now, I didn't beat Travis Sparks. Travis Sparks actually beats me. But Travis, I made a mistake. It isn't an excuse. It's a fact. I thought you was done. I thought you was out on your feet. I went back to my corner, waited for you to get up, ran at you for the gore, but you saw me coming, rolled me up into the schoolboy. 1, 2, 3. But you also made a mistake. You see, when you won, you didn't back to your corner. You didn't back away, you didn't exit the ring, you stood there over me with that stupid, smug look on your face. And that is not acceptable in my world, sunshine. So what did I do? Well, you all saw what I did. I stood up and I gored Travis Sparks. That's what I did. No gloating to me. And then I got a steel chair, wrapped it round that scrawny little fucking neck, went to the middle rope and jumped on Travis Sparks with all my body weight across that steel chair, across his neck. I only wish I did it several more times until I broke that scrawny little fucking neck. Travis, you go home, heal your little boo-boo on your neck, and you come back when you're ready to face the best again. Now, don't think I've forgotten about you, Bringen. I told you you would see me soon, and here it is. I have a proposition for you. Just want to make sure everybody, especially you, Bringer, is paying close attention and listening intensely. 3 stages of rage! How's that grab you? I'm going to pick the first match. A straight singles wrestling match to determine who the best of us really is. You can pick the second. We won't need a third. You will not be standing by that third match. But if we do need a third match, we'll just leave that to Joe, I guess. So Bringer of Rain. Maybe not this week, maybe not next week. Have to wait for your reply, of course. But when it happens, I'll see you there.
Then, of course, it was Travis Sparks and Roburtrage in another great wrestling match, Jake.
Yeah, fucking great match there. Not quite as good as that tag match we just watched. Well, it was better than that because it didn't have Gavin Fletcher in it. But, yeah, Roburtrage showed that he is a great fucking technician, if not the best technician here in the YTWE. But Travis Sparks, you know, he did match him move for move. He had a lot of his own stuff going on there. And in the end, it was Travis Sparks that picked up the win. And it's got to be said, it was done with a wrestling move. It was done with a simple roll-up.
Yeah. I mean, can't argue with it really. You know, Travis was the better man on the night. You know, caught Roburtrage off guard, hit that schoolboy. You know, cinched it in, and that was enough to hold Rage down for the 3 count.
Yep, but he should have held him down a little bit fucking longer though, because straight after the match, Roburtrage gored Travis Sparks with that a steel chair, shoved it round his head and fucking jumped on it.
Well, I don't think Roburtrage was happy with what Travis was doing after the match. You know, he was just standing there, you know, being cocky, as we know Travis is. But I mean, yeah, this for me, I mean, it was this in the women's match. I mean, that they were the only 2 wrestling matches. The rest was like, you know, Hell in a Cell, ladder, Extreme
yeah,
Rules.
I mean, this.
So, King of the Monsters, of course.
This was a clean wrestling match, mate. It was clean as you're gonna get out of Roburtrage anyway. But it was fucking fantastic fight. Travis Sparks, we now know, is on the injured list. Not sure when he's gonna be back, but you know, Travis Joe wishes you well. I can give a shit.
YTWE 18 plus. Good Tuesday evening to you all. Management staff, locker room, fans. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Because for me, for Chris Michaels, and for my brother, things aren't so good. I mean, they are, but they're not. You know, over the weekend, we were subjected to, we took part in one of the most brutal pay-per-views that I think the YTWE 18 Plus has ever had the opportunity to produce, and I think it shocked a lot of people. We tried our best out there. We really did. We tried our best. It wasn't enough. Yeah, there was a few times where we maybe have taken our eyes off the prize. But you see, the way I can really sum it up is Hexen and the Bringer of Rain, they were great white sharks. And we, me and Brother David, the NC Connection, we were surfers. And they were hungry. They wanted those tag team titles. And boy, did they ever do a number on us. Because I'll tell you what, with all the super kicking and Brother David having his Intercontinental Championship match at the beginning of the show, I know it's not an excuse, but he did double duty and he tried his best. And plain and simple YTWE 18 plus, our best just wasn't enough. Hexen and the Bringer of Rain, the DCA, they were just that much better than us. And we have to respect it. We don't have to like it, but we do have to respect it. Because now they're our tag team champions. But I'll tell you what, DCA, this isn't over. It's not over by a long shot. Brother David's enthusiasm that he says that this isn't over and that he wants those tag team titles, we'll be back for them. We need to focus, for me, primarily on the World Heavyweight Championship. This has been your YTWE 18 Plus World Heavyweight Champion. Wishing you all a very good night. And we'll see you on the other side.
And here we go, Joe. This was the fucking main event. My boys, the NC Connection, going up against the DCA. And you know, although DCA did come out on top, did become the new tag team champions, my boys, they fucking put in a great show. They put their bodies on the line. They almost walked out of there with the titles. And I've got to say, Bringer of Rain must have stuck a drug needle in David Rivera or something to knock him out at the end of the match there.
Well, David was in 2 matches, you know, a little bit too much of David Rivera for my liking. But, you know, that is double duty, you know, respect to the guy for doing that, you know, had an incredible ladder match and then came out in the main event and was, you know, held his own. But I'm not disappointed that Death Clock Armageddon won this match. I'm glad they won.
Well, that's because you're a prick, mate, and you have to back the losers all the time.
Well, they're not losers. They won the match, Jake.
Well, you know, they won that one, mate, but it won't be long before the NC Connection set it right, you know. And they will be the Grand Slam champions right here in the YTWE, I'm telling ya.
Yeah, it probably will happen eventually, Jake, but hopefully not too soon. And there we see the bitter end from Bringer of Rain that puts David Rivera down for that 3 counts for the Death Clock Armageddon to become the new tag team champions here in the YTWE.
Yeah, well, don't expect me to congratulate them, mate. I don't give a fuck. They can hold them. They can hold on to those fucking belts.
Right,
and they can be out there watching whatever teams they want. But the NC Connection are taking those belts back.
YT YTWE 18 plus. As I foresaw, as we foresaw, you are observing your new tag team champions, and the end of the NC connection is over and done with.
Yes, and it felt so damn good to hit that bitter end on David Rivera. It felt so good, I feel like changing the name of the move. You know, like Bostonfan changed his name to Carolina Crash. Sounds like an energy drink.
Energy.
Toss it back. 100 fucking milligrams of caffeine. Didn't do him any good. He still fucking lost. But anyways, I was going to change it. It felt so like driving his head into the fucking mat. 1, 2, 3. Got to raise the belts up. I think I'm going to call it the border control. What do you think?
Border control?
Sounds good, right?
Sounds awesome.
Trump failed, but I'm going to get him. Yeah. It's over for David Rivera. No more shit talk, nothing. You got that IC title. Don't get too attached to it. It's not gonna fucking be around your waist that long. Trust me on this.
It was oh so pleasant picking up Bostonfan or Carolina Crash.
Carolina Crash. It's like the orange drink crush, or but a grape version. Blueberry.
It was very pleasant putting you through that flaming table because I got to watch the snake that I cut head off weeks ago burn, just like I said was gonna happen. Mm-hmm. When I say things are gonna happen, I make them happen. And now that I have the Bringer of Rain by my side, we can make things happen 100% now.
That's right. Cut the head off the steak, turned it sideways, and shoved it right up his fucking ass. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. It couldn't have been done any better. So now the question is, who's next? And what's next?
It doesn't even matter.
These straps ain't going nowhere. You don't see it right now, but it looks lovely around these waists. And they're not going anywhere any fucking time soon. We don't have plans on relinquishing those. Even though we have our solo goals still in mind. Roburtrage, I haven't forgot about you. You got these motherfuckers fucking with your vids. What the fuck's up with that bullshit? We'll figure that out soon. The end of the NCC was glorious, and now it's time to move on to bigger and better things.
Exactly.
And as always,
expect us.
Expect us.
Main event time, Mike Minor versus David Rivera. Mike Minor looking to regain that Intercontinental Championship. And I'm here with Doug. How you doing, Doug?
I'm happy to be here, Joe. Ready to watch this Intercontinental match.
Wow.
And wow.
What a beautiful counter from Mike Minor. David was going for that front face DDT style move.
Exactly what I was going to say, Joe. Exactly what I was going to say. And wow. Look at Mike Minor stomping away.
Mike Minor, Irish whip off the ropes. Oh, big close on, but David Rivera pulled that top rope down, and Mike Minor took a bad landing there.
He's gone down hard onto that hardwood
Mike
floor.
Minor straight back up, straight back in. Front face look from David Rivera. Goes for that European uppercut, but Mike Minor counters it. Front face look of his own big knee to the face.
Nice exchange here from Minor and Rivera.
Beautiful arm drag there from Mike Minor. Float over into the DDT.
Big move early on. Gotta drag him in, but no, not going for that cover.
Another Irish whip, Mike Minor. And another Irish whip. That's damage to the back there, Doug.
To the kidneys and the spine. Right there, but
David Rivera back chop off the ropes. Oh, drop kick. Wow, how quick was that?
He's quicker than a hiccup.
Go for the cover one. But Mike Minor kicks straight out.
Not even close there, Joe. Not even close. Mike Minor is the former
David
IC
with that armbar, that Fujiwara armbar, wrenching away on Mike Minor's arm.
But there's the reversal. Miner's up. Miner's out.
David Rivera, there is that front face look. DDT style move, going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, man.
Well, Mike Miner and David Rivera had an incredible ladder match at high risk.
Oh, big senton splash here from Mike Miner. And yes, Doug, they had an absolutely incredible ladder match at high risk.
I saw David Rivera get powerbombed through the ladder. I saw these guys jump off of the ladder.
Big knee straight to the face.
And right outside the ring there is Bostonfan.
Mike Miner was going for a gut buster, but David canted it into that diving reverse DDT and follows up with a big massive fish drop straight to the face. And David Rivera is going to the top rope, looking to fly. Big elbow drop.
Right into the sternum.
Going for the cover.
Driving
1,
it down.
2.
2.
Wow. Only just got that shoulder up there, Doug.
A little closer than the last time, Joe.
Absolutely. Absolutely right, Doug. And David, that back breaker, still got him hooked into the neck breaker. Beautifully done by David there.
Working down that head and neck. Here he goes with a stump puller, submission move. And he's trying to wear Miner down for that instant classic finishing maneuver.
Mike Miner back up the Irish whip into that corner. And a big massive knife edge chop, knocking David down. Big kick to the side there.
Mike Miner mistreated by Joe. Jake even. I apologize, Joe. He's been mistreated by Jake. And right here is his opportunity to shut Jake up once and for all.
Mike Miner. Big massive move there. Not even sure what you call that. I'm sure there is a name for it. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, man.
Oh my indeed. That was so close. So close. He nearly took that IC title back, and he's choking away on David right there.
Trying to choke the life out of David. Done it a couple of times now, playing a bit dirty is Mike Miner. A big massive punch straight to the face, knocking David down. 1.
Not enough. Not enough right there. Mike Miner needs to try and hit that Miner bomb.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, that's how he won the championship in the first place, when he beat David Rivera a few weeks ago now. Mike Miner got David hooked. Spinning belly to back suplex, beautifully done by Mike Miner. He's going to that second rope, Doug. Flipping senton.
That was crazy.
Going for the cover. 1, 2. And barely. David barely getting that shoulder up there, man.
Mike Miner up on his feet. He's got Rivera into the corner now, and I'm pretty sure whatever he does next is not gonna be good for David Rivera.
Punching away, Mike Miner backing up, running. Cannonball into the corner.
Oh my!
Big move there from Mike Miner. Wait a minute.
Here he goes.
Off the ropes.
Off the rope.
Miner
bomb. No!
Beautiful.
Countered by Rivera.
Beautiful counter there by David Rivera into the Hurricane. The first time we've seen that move countered like that. Beautifully done by David. Man, he's got that move scattered now.
He sure has. He lost to that last time. He did not want to lose to it again. But damn.
Matt,
what a counter.
Yeah, that was an amazing counter there, Doug, and that could have put David down as it did when he lost it. You know, the first time.
Miner's over the back.
Off the ropes.
Ropes now.
Big fucking clothesline. Shades of Pimp Daddy there. Picks him straight back up, though. But David's still in it.
Absolutely. Punching away.
He's got him hooked.
Knocked him. He's grabbed him. He's going.
Classic!
Instant classic.
Got the leg
right
hook.
there.
Cinched in. 1, 2, 3.
It's the free count. David Rivera successfully retains the Intercontinental Championship title.
Yes, he does, Doug. You know, obviously, that was Mike Minor's automatic rematch clause. And obviously, what happened earlier with Jake and Mike Minor. So, now I thought it only fair to book Mike Minor in the main event for the championship. But it was David Rivera who successfully defended his Intercontinental Championship. So well done, David Rivera.
Well, that was a damn good showing from Mike Minor, and I'm pretty sure at some point down the line, Minor will be looking to regain that IC Championship.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't doubt that for a second, Jake. You know, he's not going to be happy with the way he lost at high risk, with Jake coming down and interfering. That's another reason why I did this as well. This was a nice, clean wrestling match, and David did just beat Mike Minor clean. So, for any doubters, you know, that doubted David Rivera, you know, he just proved that he is a legitimate champion, and he done well.
Well, that's all for tonight, but join us this Wednesday as the DCA defend their tag team titles and Bostonfan defends the World Championship.